Hey guys, so I ended the last video with Ayala Corp and posted that send your comments, send your tweets, send your DMs to the next stock that you guys want me to analyze. So this is a continuation based on our stocks by request, the top stocks that you guys requested via social media. If you guys learned a lot from the previous video where I talked about Ayala Corp, put your comments below and I want to know. But for this video, I want to focus on Wilcon because Wilcon had a massive upward move, not just now, but it has been happening a few days ago, even prior to this. Now, that being said, let me introduce myself first. My name's Marvin Germo, and if you're new to this, I'm a stock market trader and investor, and I've been investing in the markets for more than a decade now. And really, why I've created this channel is just I really want to create a framework where Filipinos get to have the right information at the right time so they can make the right decisions. It means that this is not a get rich type quick of channel that you listen to what I say and you follow it to the very letter. This is for people who want to analyze. This is for people who want to think. This is for people who want to build their skills in the realm of stock market trading and investing. So if that's you, and you want to get updated in all of the content that I put out on a regular basis, appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit the bell so you get updated every time new videos like this will come out. And if you get so much value from videos like this, I would super appreciate it right now if you could press the like button, the thumbs up button, as it helps the YouTube algorithm show this video to more and more people as we want to really make stock trading and investing something that will be mainstream, something that will benefit a lot of Filipinos' lives. And second of all, I have another channel called Marvin Germo Podcast. It's in the description below. Appreciate it if you could subscribe to that too. That's where all of the other content like entrepreneurship, success stories, success principles, saving, budgeting, personal finance, investing will be at. So every non-stock market content moving forward, I'm putting it there. Now, market recap also, please do note that over the past few days, we had a lot of foreign selling. We just had a blimp of foreign buying, just one over the past few days. Today was no different. 771 million worth of net foreign selling. Foreigners dominated majority of the transactions. 53% of the transactions today were foreign made, but they still sold down a lot. So there, value turnover was okay lang, just around 5.4 billion. Respectable, but not. You would want it to be higher. The higher, the better. I want it back to 7-8 billion in terms of money that's moving in our markets as a whole. Not part of this video. Manila Water is still up. It's 12.7 pesos per share. It's up 8.55%. It's highly connected also to why Ayala Corporation is pretty much up also. Then in terms of the most active stocks, SM is at 804, BPI is at 57, Pure Gold is at 47.8. Globe is down at 2,150. Now, back to this video, I want to talk about Wilcon. Uh, as you all know, Wilcon, similar to majority of the stocks last March, got battered down massively from its point here now at the resistance at 18.6. It has dropped close to 40% already. But that being said, after that, if you notice it, it's also projected to build its own uptrend too. And if you notice it here, this is how the uptrend's trying to project, and it's pretty steady. This one coincides with the 20-day moving average. If you notice it also, I'll try to draw the support here. This is a support, this is a resistance here, this is another resistance, and it's trying to break this level right now. So currently, based on where we are, the support levels that Wilcon has sort of started, we have a support at 12.5, which was a previous resistance. It's also above the 20-day moving average. It has also broken out from the 13.5 resistance level, which is now the new support. And if you see here, this uptrend line is being supported by the 20-day moving average. We had a resistance at the 15 peso level, which also coincides with the 50-day moving average, but that also got broken out from because of that breakout. Now, if it stays above the 15 peso level, next possible target price is the 16.5, which what's so interesting about that is it hit it today. And as you all know, a resistance is an area where there's a lot of selling that's happening. This is a resistance that's plotted from a previous support and resistance in the past. This is also a resistance because this is where the 100 and 200-day moving average is. So as you notice it, intraday it hit this level, then intraday selling started to bring the stock lower. So the stock opened at 15.4, hit 16.6 intraday, but selling brought it back down to the 15.86 level. But that being said, it's still in this trend up. If it breaks past this, then we have a full legit reversal on our way for Wilcon. And it's also building itself up towards being an uptrend already. That being said, please do note also that if it goes down, possible movement for it is it will try to go back to this support level. So you have to watch out if the 15 peso level is something that's legit. You have to watch out if the 15 level is something that will actually uh, hold, because if it does not hold, then Wilcon could possibly go down to the 13.45 level. If it goes down, if it does not hold the 15 level, I repeat, it can go back to 13.45. But if it goes down to 15 and it bounces, then the common progression is it goes back here, and it will attack this very, very strong resistance at 16.5, again, where the 200-day moving average is, the 100-day moving average is, and the resistance that I plotted out is as well. The MACD is bullish. It's showing us that there's a continuation pattern headed up. So let's see if it's strong enough to break the 16.5 resistance. Should it break the 16.5 resistance, please do note next target price will be 17.3, followed by 18, then followed by, it will go back and challenge the 18.7 resistance level. So comment below if you're learning from this, comment below if this is something that's helping you. And I can't just talk about Wilcon. Since I'm talking about Wilcon, let's talk about home na rin, something in almost the same space. No? But here's what's interesting. Most of the stuff that they're selling are, if you look at Wilcon, they're home improvement items. I believe some of the hardware items, after all of this is said and done, will be good for them, because there are some items that you need to operate as part of your bare essentials. But I don't think, based on what's happening right now, there will be any condo purchases. There won't be a lot. I don't think also that there will be a lot of renovations. A lot of people will try to skimp off spending on those stuff, no, because at the end of the day, those are discretionary. People would rather shore up on cash. People would rather shore up on food. People would rather buy the basic essentials in this era than spend it on beautifying. But then again, no, there will still be a portion of people that will still have money. There will still be a portion of people that allocated budgets already for this. So those will be their customers. But I don't think the growth that they projected for the year, similar to what I said in previous videos, will be pretty much intact. The same is true for Wilcon, and the same is true for All Home. So if you look at All Home, it's pushing almost in the same fashion as what I mentioned for Wilcon. It's starting to move up, and it's coinciding with the 20-day moving average. It built a support, no, last March here at the 4.5 level. It broke out from this thin resistance at 5, and now we are in this progression up. You could put a support level here at the 5.5 level, and it's currently at the resistance at the 6.2 level. So the current range where All Home is trading at is at the 5.5 level, 5.47 level, with a range at the target price at 6.2. So this range is around 13.6%. So I repeat, support is at 5.47, 5.5. Resistance is at the 6.2 level. Failure to break the 6.2 level will put pressure in this very, very small uptrend that it's trying to build here. Pangit na itsura. There, it will put pressure on this. As it puts pressure on this and it fails to bounce, it could go back here to the 5.5 level. But if it bounces past this and it breaks out from this level, the 6 peso level, next challenge will be it attacking the 50-day moving average. And after that, it will try to attack the 100-day moving average at the 8.8 level. So that's still a great way off. And if you notice it here, if I build a support here, you could have a particular resistance there. So after the 50-day moving average at 6.7, Next level will be the 8.8. Next target price will be 9.5, 10.15, and lastly 10.9 as of this period in time. So currently, based on the time that this video is being made, you have a resistance for all home at the 6.2 level. If it fails to break out from that, it will try to have a resting spot at the uptrend. If that does not hold, then it goes back to the 5.5 level. So, you know what's interesting about this, all of these videos that I'm making? You notice it, the patterns are the same. You notice it also that everything you need to know is found in the charts. And you notice it also, the reason why I don't really look at rumors, I don't look at anything else, I don't follow other friends or people that I see is because everything I need to decide is found on technicals. I can also get everything from fundamentals and I just merge it for my trades, and that's what's so important about it. By the way, hopefully the lockdown would be lifted by June. If it does, we're gonna do the Stock Smarts Manila. On that time, it will still be in SMX. Everything is still pretty much intact. We're gonna proceed with that. Uh, for those who want to grab a copy of my books, Shopee is in the description below. You can order that, you can click that, and it delivers any part of the Philippines as long as there's Shopee coverage. And aside from Shopee, another thing that I'd like to mention is that if you cannot be reached by Shopee, there's a link beside Shopee, also in the description. You can click that and you can order books also to any part of the Philippines that's not covered by Shopee or to any part of the world. But I think the thing about that is my team told me that that will be available after the lockdown, but you can start ordering now. And I have, for those who want to learn online, I have three online courses. Zoom call talking about investing in times of crisis next Friday. Then two online courses that's on demand: Stock Market for Everyone with Chinkee Tan and Make Money, Grow Money, Business Entrepreneurship with Sean Si. So after this video, I'm making another video talking about the stock market crash in the US, looking at it from a technical analysis point of view. So if this video is out around 9:30, expect the next one to be out 10:30, and I hope that it adds tremendous value to you, and I hope that you guys are excited for it, because if you what happens to the US affects us all here in the Philippines sentiment wise also. It affects how foreign funds would also distribute their cash and capital. It also affects sentiment from a global perspective, because when you say that there's a crash, a global crash, a recession, a stock market crash, then a lot of people would be scared. If a lot of people would be scared, a lot of people pull out from their mutual funds. If a lot of people pull out from their mutual funds, it means those large institutions would have to sell, then it brings markets down, and the cycle would repeat itself all over again and all over again. And the reason why videos like this are created every day is just that I just want to give you as much information as possible so you get to decide properly, so you don't decide based on emotion, so you get to trade things out of confidence and conviction. And I super appreciate it and would love to hear your feedback, if this is something that's helping you, if you're learning from this, if this is something that's adding value to all of you, because I'm never going to stop, because I just really love the stock market, and I also love communicating my thoughts about it. But I really do hope that this adds value to you, that this is not just something, just a daily ritual that you listen to, that this is something that allows you to execute, that allows you to be able to invest and trade the markets with confidence. So there, if you got a lot of value, appreciate it, guys. Like, hit the thumbs up, because it shows this video to more and more Filipinos. It shows this, the YouTube algorithm will prioritize this video, as we want more Filipinos to be investors. We want more Filipinos to move from consumers who just merely spend into investors that have control over their time, that have control over their money. So that's it for now. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Marvin Germo. Please subscribe to my second channel, Marvin Germo Podcast. Parang awan nyo na, bigyan nyo ako ng pagkakataon sa buhay. Bigyan ng pagkakataon ng isang taong hindi gwapo. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.